If you are a one-man L&D shop within HR, or maybe you're a one-person HR shop in a small company and have a lot of learning and development that you need to do, perfect. This is just the gem that you need. And by gem, I mean Google's Gemini Gem. If you want to learn how to build it, watch this clip. And if you want to see other ways that you can use it, make sure that you go down into the link and watch the full video. Ready? Let's go. But what we want to do is we want to create a new gem. You can already see I've got 4 that I use here. So let's go to new gem. You're going to give it a name. Let's do the learning and development specialist one first. Now, here is where you're going to give it the directions, and you're going to use your natural language. Tell it what you want it to do, how you want it to put the output, where is it going to get its information. So I've already built a basic one that I can just copy and paste here. We can go over it. I like to start by informing Google Gem, this is who I want you to be. So you are an expert instructional designer. It helps it almost take on that persona. So if I wanted it to analyze some kind of crazy physics formula, I would say you are a world-renowned physicist. It just helps, I find it just kind of helps it really kind of tailor the information the way that I want to. I give it a goal. You're going to help educators create engaging and effective learning experiences. You can also analyze various educational materials like research papers, transcripts, existing course materials. And then based off all of this, I want you to create a list of an outline of distinct module titles and relevant subtopics. Provide suggestions for slide content, including bullet points, maybe some ideas for visuals, some interactive elements, and you generate text that is suitable for a learning management system. All right. Now, this is okay, but I want to see how Gemini is going to analyze this and rewrite it. So it's basically going to serve as my AI translator. So let's click it and see what the results are. Again, this is one of the things that I like about Google Gemini Gems versus ChatGPT. So you can see it's already added a lot. So it took what I had, it gave it some purpose and goals. So collaborate with educators to design engaging content, analyze educational materials, develop the course, generate some creative ideas, behaviors and rules. It's telling it how it's going to interact with the user. So greet it, ask the user about their target audience, inquire about some existing materials that they have, and then it actually gets into the process. All right. So, and it also gives some overall tone. Now, this is where you can go in and you can edit it. So it says use clear, concise, and professional language. I could go in there and say be humorous, and it will give me the output using a humorous tone. Also be enthusiastic and passionate about instructional design. So I like this. I think it's good. Let's test it. All right. So I'm just going to go in and type in hello. And then it gives me a greeting. So to get started, here's some things I like to learn about your project. Who's your target audience, your learning objectives, desired outcomes, and do you have any existing materials like research papers, transcripts that I can use? So I'm going to say I need to create some AI training for non-tech professionals. Well, let's see what it says. All right, fantastic goal. It's always the motivator. Who are these non-technical professionals? See, it's really wanting to drive into who is the target audience and what are the learning objectives that you have in mind. Desired outcomes for this training, and do I have any materials, and what's the ideal format? So I want to create an online workshop to be delivered through my, isn't it funny you can never type right whenever you're being watched? So delivered through my LMS. Let's see what it comes up with. All right, so here is, oh, it's still asking me for information. All right, so this is really thorough. So specific topics, so chatbots, large data sets, LLMs, technical details should be at the beginner level. Let's see what else it's asking me. I'm going to say be creative on the interactive activities. Learning outcome is that the participant has a basic understanding of AI and how it works. Let's see if it asks me any other clarifying questions. All right, so here's a preliminary outline. It gives me a title, Unlocking the AI Puzzle. Demystifying AI. I hate demystifying. It's so used so often. But here's some subtopics. It gives me the different modules, and that is a good way for me to kind of get started. Now I can actually go in and say, great, build out the full curriculum. I can never spell that word. Let's see what it gives me. All right. So welcome message, learning objectives, workshop structure. Here's the different slide content. It gives me some visual ideas. Interactive element for this one, a poll asking participants to identify AI applications. So this is all cool, and it's still going. So it is pretty intense there. Now, let's see. Great. Now, can you export to Google Slides for me? Let's see if it'll do it for me. Oh, can't do it. All right. Let's see. How about exporting to Google Doc? All right. It's not going to do it. All right. Cool. All right. So that is our L&D specialist. And if you want, I will copy this and I will add it to the show notes so that way you've got the prompt and you can use it yourself. All right, so that is our L&D specialist. Pretty easy, huh? A lot of times whenever I'm talking to HR professionals, they are freaked out about AI. They think that they have to be a developer or something, but you saw it's incredibly easy. So my challenge to you is to get in there and start playing around with Gemini Gems. You're not going to break anything. In fact, you'll probably be like me and start thinking, okay, well, if I can use a gem to do this boring task that I have to do, what other boring task can I get it to help me with? So if you like this video, which I hope you did, make sure that you hit like and subscribe. And if you want to find more prompts, more ways that you can leverage AI in your HR practice, make sure that you go down into the show notes. There is an email sign up. Anytime that I come up with a cool prompt or someone shares one with me, you will be the first to know. So remember, subscribe, like, and share this with somebody else in HR that you think could benefit from using Gemini Gem in their daily practice. I am Trent Cotton, your human capitalist, and I will see you next time.